You know,
town.
I get called Justin 3 times a week. People just still call me Justin.
What is it?
Oh, sorry, real name's Jason.
Oh, Jason.
Good to meet you.
It's the same thing.
Hi, welcome. And then I continue. To Moviefone Unscripted, full stop. I'm Jason Bateman, this is Melissa McCarthy, and we're here to talk about our new movie, Identity Thief. We're going to answer some of your questions that you sent in and some that are unscripted, Melissa. I'll start. Ellipses.
Please.
Hey, Melissa.
Sure.
If someone stole all your personal information, what's the thing that you'd be most embarrassed that they'd find?
Does that include pictures?
Mm-hmm.
I
They have access to the whole thing.
Of a bunch of random middle-aged naked women in my computer
This
that and I'll explain. That's important that you get the explanation. Annie Mumolo, who delightfully wrote Bridesmaids with Kristen.
Not
We were
familiar.
trying to do a sketch once where were these older women and we found all these nude pictures and they were like the ladies that wear the like red hats and purple dresses. And we downloaded them thinking we could superimpose our faces in them. And now we have them all on my computer. They're not in my files, they're somewhere randomly in my computer, so it only comes up in the random scrolling at the top. So every 6 months, one picture of just like a 65-year-old naked Michigan woman in a red hat comes up. If you actually stole someone's credit card, what's the first thing you would buy with it, Jason Bateman?
Probably computer stuff. I do.
Really?
I know, it's awful. I'm tragically boring.
God, that's a terrible answer.
What I would go ahead and download onto that computer is the exciting part. And I'm going to get into that on next week's edition of Uncensored, which is the sister show to Unscripted. From Angelina in Denver, Colorado.
Hi.
Hey, Melissa, would you call yourself an expert throat puncher after making this movie?
You know what? I'm going to say yes, because I have now spent a couple weeks of my life just working on punching people in the throats. So, but it may just be an expert at punching him in the throat. That was primarily what I rehearsed.
There's a great dirty throat joke in here about what you're so great, how you work your throat. I don't have it yet, but again, on Uncensored, I'm going to have that joke for you.
What was the hardest scene to shoot in this movie?
The one that's flashing into my head, that's horrific, was the scene that we had to shoot after we were done with the movie. When we went back to do some additional scenes, my hair was sort of this Annie Lennox length, which didn't really, or Susan Powder, whatever.
It was good Susan Powder.
So we had to get me a wig.
Yeah,
and
I remember that wig.
I know. That's what I'm. So it was that. It was me trying to pretend that the awful hair hat I was wearing was my real hair.
Did you ever have a fake ID when you were younger?
I did. I had several because I did start young in the business tree. That's what we call it.
No one calls it that.
Sure they do. Out here in Hollywood. Welcome.
How do you have a fake ID if you're already famous? I saw Tiger beat.
I didn't say I was bright, but I was. So I made friends with a lot of prop masters. These are guys that make fake stuff for the movies. And so when I was 16, 17, 18, 19, before 21, I would have them. They can make you a fake driver's license there in their truck. Sure. That's all. They have all the legit stuff.
Are those
for the
fellas
movies.
being arrested right now that you're outing them?
No, because I'm not giving you any names.
Did your ID work?
Yeah, I started drinking pretty early. If you could have a freebie, if Ben Falcone, your incredibly talented husband, gave you a freebie night to receive any man. Receive, who would it be? And you don't have to be shy about this because I'm sure he knows. I'm sure you've discussed this, so it's not like a big deal.
I can never come up with anybody. Even he said that's lame. I'm like, I really like you. He goes, oh, come on.
I'm going to cry. You picked your own husband?
I know everybody said that was really lame.
It's lame, but it's sweet.
I have people I want to pal around with.
So just like a lot of handwork. So no receiving, just a lot of petting.
Receiving. You know, it's always somebody that doesn't exist anymore. It's like William Dafoe, but in like 1988. Do you have a favorite guilty pleasure reality show?
House Hunters.
Really? International or domestic?
I prefer domestic. Amanda, my wife, prefers international.
It's like looking into your soul.
Well, you're looking into our nighttime. This is
Well, it's sad. I knew which one.
why the car screeched to a halt after 2 children.
Out of your teen movies, which would you like to do if you had to do a sequel and or prequel, but knew it now? Would you do any of The Wolf?
I think it would be The Wolf. It's got to be The Wolf. It's got to be Teen Wolf 3 in 3D.
Can I be your sidekick in it if you do it?
That would be awesome. We have to pick a new sport. We had basketball in the first, boxing in the second.
Skeet?
We go skeet, we go curling, we do whatever we need to do. But I think a current hair problem could maybe just be alopecia. So if you've got a wolf that can't grow hair, right, then you got like one of those hairless dog stories.
Could I wear extra hair?
It is somehow swung over to my sidekick cousin.
Your cousin.
Right. You got double hair,
Wilma.
I got no hair, and we're in 3D, and we're curling. See, it was fun. Good times. Hey,
Okay.
everybody.
You know what? Thanks, Jason, and thanks to Moviefone for having us.
You misspelled phone there, by the way, gang. I don't know if you're aware. It's a PH.
Awkward.
Thanks to all of you for watching and sending in your questions.
And please, please, for the love of God, see our movie Identity Thief.
Please.
Oh, Melissa to Jason. Oh, unscripted. I was like, I don't see the question.
So dumb. She's so
Oh, listen.
We shot a whole movie. I don't know how we got it done.